This is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited, and this is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Hey, what's
So
going on,
far,
guys?
we've
It is Mr.
confirmed
Pixax
72
from the
fighters,
Pixelators. And
74
look at
if
this.
you count Pokemon Trainer as 3. Our entire team has worked really hard. With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in the game. Okay, let's do this.
Yes! Who is it? Who is it? Glass Joe? Is that it? Oh no, it's Ken.
Bring it on.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. Oh my goodness. Who is that? Who is that?
Right. Yeah.
Who is that? Incineroar! Oh my goodness!
So, you want to fight fire with fire, huh?
It appears that Vergaman was right. Okay, this is awesome. Oh, that is a really cool final smash. Okay. So we got Ken right there, and Incineroar right there. The mural is finally complete.
Hailing from the Street Fighter series, Ryu's rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter. In his original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter. Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to Ken. Ken has been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat. The shape of his Hadoken is different too. And his Tatsumaki Senpukyaku strikes opponents multiple times. Hell Wheel. Focus Attack. We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has 2 final smashes. First, the spinning uppercut, Shinryuken. We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus series. Execute a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippu Jinraikyaku.
I must admit.
Now for our last new challenger, Incineroar. It may be a Pokemon, but it mainly uses pro wrestling moves, and as such, its throws are a bit more powerful. Like a true pro wrestler, when one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for the audience. Luckily, you can cancel out of these poses at any time, so they won't open you up to additional enemy attacks. Its neutral special is called Darkest Lariat. It was Incineroar's signature move in the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon games. Perhaps it's something of a red cyclone. Its up special is cross chop. You'll leap up and come rocketing back down. This attack can be very effective, but if you mess up, it's easy to self-destruct, so be careful. For its side special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment. If you're too early, you'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat. Its down special is Revenge. When damaged, Incineroar's burning passion comes to the surface, powering up its next attack. That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack. And its final smash? Max Malicious Moonsault. It's even faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on.
Ooh. Okay.
We finally revealed all of the fighters you'll find in the game. This is the initial fighter select screen. There aren't very many at first, but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64 game. And once you've unlocked them all, it'll look like this. It may seem hard to guess where each one's located, but they're sorted by number in the order they joined the series. I hope you'll enjoy battling with all 74 fighters on the roster.
Okay, we got Inkling and Ridley amiibos. That's a nice looking wolf amiibo.
You may recall that we're creating amiibo in parallel with the game. Here's a look at the new amiibo figures.
Okay.
We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game. Honestly, they were really difficult to develop too. That said, the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more. A way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds. Here's what we came up with. They're called Spirits.
Spirits mode!
And I don't mean the spooky kind. To put it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle. In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination. Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters.
Okay.
In this mysterious world, the unspeakable happens. Many beloved characters lose their physical forms. All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world. This is a spirit. Fighters can join forces with spirits to enhance their powers. There's a massive amount of wildly different spirits.
That's a lot of spirits.
There are several classes of spirits. Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called aces, and some are in a league of their own, legend.
Good choice, Sakurai.
One primary spirit can be assigned at a time. A primary spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it equipped. In some cases, these augmented fighters become extremely powerful. If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits. While primary spirits enhance fighter stats, support spirits lend them additional skills. Once the primary spirit and support spirits are set, your fighters all powered up. The main way to acquire spirits is to win spirit battles. You'll find a variety of spirits lined up on the spirit board. choose the one you want to battle for. When you do, you'll face off against a fighter whose abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing spirit. In the case of the Lakitu and Spiny spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers. Iggy's riding high in his Koopa Clown car, of course. Here are some examples of other battles you can expect.
Okay. Again, good choice, Sakurai. This is a pretty neat way to go ahead and implement other characters who don't really get that much of a chance in the game.
Hit the Puppet Fighter to acquire the spirit within. Even if you accidentally hit the shield, the damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit.
Nice.
Primary spirits have strength based on their type. Attack is strong against grab, grab is strong against shield, and shield is strong against attack.
So, rock,
it's
paper,
important
scissors.
to pick a spirit that has an advantage over your opponent. When you encounter traps like poison floors and slumber floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so make sure to read them and form the right strategy. With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do.
Some more, Sakurai.
When you fight with a primary spirit equipped, it'll level up after battle.
Okay.
Or you can feed it snacks. Some spirits even have an enhanced form you can only unlock by leveling them up. You can also send spirits back to the real world. While you do have to say goodbye to that particular spirit, its core will stay. And by combining these cores, you can summon a new spirit. You can also train spirits at dojos and the gym. Or send them off in search of treasure, which they'll bring back to you. These seem like unlikely teams of characters, but each team could be somebody's dream come true. Training and exploring continues to yield results, even while playing other modes, or after turning off the game. So if you send out your spirits, just let them do their thing. Certain spirits are known as masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities.
Okay.
Spirits can also be used to power up amiibo figure players.
Really? That's cool.
You must bid them farewell, but you can repeat the process multiple times. It's one great big collection of characters from many different series, But just how many would you guess there are?
Ah, yes.
Whenever you fight against the spirit, the final smash meter is enabled. Some spirits even help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate.
Oh, I haven't seen that final smash for Yoshi before.
Another way to put it, the spirit system lets you simulate battles between characters from more series than ever before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations. The power of enemy and ally spirit teams is displayed here. Of course, stronger spirit teams make it easier to defeat weaker spirits. The more your power overshadows theirs, the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight. While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend support spirits who can help out with certain conditions. Keep that in mind. You can also fight against other players who are using spirits. Given the way spirit types interact in battle, think carefully when building your team, or balance your strengths in a 2-on-2 battle. The game lets you battle together with friends via local wireless, or take the fight to the world with online play.
Okay.
To connect two Nintendo Switch consoles, press the ZR button to pull up the dashboard and select local wireless.
That's what that blurred out thing in the menu was.
There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead, matchmaking is based on 3 factors. For online battles, you can set your preferred rules. These rules can be pre-registered so you can quickly select your favorite playstyle. Before battle, one player's preferred rules will be chosen at random, and all players will fight using those rules. You can also choose not to set any preferred rules and let the others decide instead. If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle. Global Smash Power is being factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as an online leaderboard as well.
They actually have a leaderboard now.
A high GSP score, such as 100,000, means you've got more points than 99,999 other players. Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global smash power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents. By the way, you can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score you've set with one of the other fighters. If you repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected, so please don't do that.
Good job, Sakurai.
As with any multiplayer game, a stable connection is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players. So even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended.
Yeah.
We've prepared a variety of other features for local wireless and online battles.
Elite battles.
Once your global smash power is high enough, you can enter elite battles. When you reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're good, period. After the game releases, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles. Everyone who plays online needs their own smash tag. If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their smash tag. But it's not like you'll lose your smash tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of smash tags. You can select short messages and send them before and after battles using the directional buttons. Freely choose from a wide selection of varied, preset messages. After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy other modes while you wait for the battle to begin. Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes.
Okay.
Spectator mode returns once again, so you can watch other players' battles. Maybe
There's
you can pick
no
up some
bidding
good
this
tips that
time
way.
around. I guess it wasn't that good last time.
Form
anyways.
a 2-player team and play together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against 2-player teams with the same setup.
Alright.
When you want to play online, you can create a special type of room to fight other players. If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas, you can fight against your friends. Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or even spectate. It all depends where you place your token. When you're in a battle arena, this should come in handy.
Your phone?
With the Nintendo Switch Online app, you can voice chat with
Oh!
others in battle arenas.
Oh,
It
that's
may become
really
an essential
smart.
tool for some players. We are also developing a
thinking,
free
Jared.
service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World. Instead of focusing on stats like win-loss records, or allowing players to post gameplay videos, watch them, and more. Once the service starts, we'll offer regular updates so you can post to your heart's content.
Okay.
Next, I'd like to change topics and talk a little about assist trophies that will support your fighters in battle. Do you know which characters come from which games?
No idea who this is. Oh, I think I know where this is from. I just don't remember the game. All I can say, he's not gonna have to be happy. Really about 10,000. I'm sorry.
Here I go.
Okay, well there's another Fire Emblem character because we obviously needed more of them.
Know your place.
Not much. Sky's up. Oh. That's a nice assist trophy. Springman. Alright. Dr. Wily. Alright. Oh! You know, from the... It wasn't originally from Super Mario Maker, but they had a reference in there to whatever game it's from. Another Fire Emblem character. We do not need like 20,000 more of those. you can fight a bunch of tomatoes. Excuse me, sir, but you don't look enough like a tomato. Let me just do that. Oh, another Street Fighter character. Okay,
That was nothing.
he's good. You know, low poly. It's a virtual fighter. Okay.
10年早いんだよ。
The
Okay.
total number of assist
Squid
trophies
Sisters,
is
I
now
knew that.
59. Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time. Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated by the fighter who summoned them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player. Now, I'd like to cover a variety of other features in the game. If you want to review the controls or game modes, press the ZR button to open the dashboard and look in here. There are all kinds of helpful guides to check out.
Okay. Century
Century
Smash.
Smash may look familiar to veterans. It feels great to keep smashing enemies off the screen, doesn't it?
Oh.
You can play on many different stages, and you can choose the music too.
It's
In previous games, you had to unlock every fighter before playing All-Star mode, but now you can play it right out of the box. The currently available fighters will appear endlessly. You can save the replay data of your battles. And now, you can create videos with it. There's also a menu where you can read those quick tips and tricks you see during loading screens. When viewing them, you can sort by category or fighter.
okay.
Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page is sorted by category and the layout looks more like a comic book.
Okay then.
Press the button to check out each picture. Enjoy! The records menu tracks your battle history. There are 5 different options.
Okay.
You can view battle data separately for offline and online play. Trade in smash tags to score some in-game gold.
Ah. Alright.
Gold can be exchanged for music tracks, spirits, and items for spirits mode.
Okay.
If you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop to find the ones you want, instead of just relying on challenges.
Okay.
You can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard. This one game supports 11 languages. I know this is very important to some of you. For example, the voices of Pokemon are different in several languages. The fighter names are also specific to each language.
Alright.
Aldeano. Devona. Abitante. Dorfbewohner.
These options were highly requested and well worth the effort. TV mode and handheld mode have separate settings for brightness and sound. They'll change automatically when you dock and undock, so be sure to set both. We've implemented a radar that displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size.
Huh.
While it's limited to wireless and online play, you can make your teammates semi-transparent so you don't get distracted. If you're fighting against a friend on the same system, you can adjust the strength of your fighters. Sometimes a player is just too good, and you want to take measures to ensure it's a fair fight. If that's the case, try using this feature. When custom balance is adjusted, a symbol will be displayed. Of course, this feature is not available during wireless and online battles. You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits. In addition to the voice options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from. Speaking of Mii fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
Oh, nice. Nice way to implement some of the fighters that couldn't make it, Sakurai. Oh, Chibi Robo. Okay. Nintendo Labo.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find in the game. But there are even more coming post-launch.
Okay.
While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is the Super Smash Bros. Series, which means we're leaving the opportunity open to add in more fighters as paid DLC.
I mean, that's a smart idea, Sakurai.
Since we already
Everybody
included
wants
every
that,
fighter
pretty
from
much.
the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters. We'll be developing and selling sets that will include one fighter, one stage, and multiple music tracks. The price for each set is expected to be $5.99. At the same time, we will offer the Fighters Pass. That's 5 fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks. When creating something like the Fighters Pass, ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for purchase. However, please allow us to offer this pass before we're ready to reveal its contents. I hope only those who are confident in its value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99 for all 5 sets. Now that we've finally confirmed the development of this DLC, please know that we'll be working really hard on it. I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break. By the way, here's one purchase bonus you'll get with the Fighters Pass.
What is that?
It's a Mii Sword Fighter outfit based
Okay.
on Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We decided which fighters to include when we started planning, so we couldn't add characters from titles like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was announced after planning had started. I hope this outfit will help you feel like you're playing as Rex. We're also including some music from the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Give it a listen at Gower Plains sometime. Other Xenoblade Chronicles characters will also appear as spirits. We've yet to create any of the paid DLC, and we haven't locked down any release dates, but we'll start working on them as soon as we're finished with the main game. It may take around a year or so to finish releasing all the DLC. But on a separate note, we're currently developing something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek.
Oh, it's a Piranha Plant item! Or fighter. Oh! Okay! Oh my gosh! They actually turned the Piranha Plant into a fighter. That's a fitting final smash. I must say though.
That's right, Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter. It can spit poison, fire off spiky balls, and perform long-range attacks. This tricky character is full of surprises. Its final smash is PD Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it won't end well for you. Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We've gotten a little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned. Remember, Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering. We're also creating an amiibo. It has a nice curved form to it.
So, when do I need
Later
to buy
today,
this to
you'll
get
be
it?
able to pre-purchase the game after finishing this Nintendo Direct. I hope you'll go to Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com before you forget.
Oh. As long as I buy it before it comes out.
I have an announcement for everyone watching this in North America. On our official site, you can find information for a variety of upcoming hands-on events. Participants will have a chance to try out all 74 fighters, so please check out the website to find out where we'll show up next, and more. That's it for the last Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before the game launches. But before we go, I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the Subspace Emissary. That said, what exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits? I'll show you how it all begins, and leave the rest to your imagination. Okay then, please look forward to the game's release.
Don't let a single one get away!
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
With all the master hand. Spirit hand! Come on, you can do it, you can get away! We made it! My goodness.
Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light. On that day, when the sky fell away, our world came to an end. Shadows, silence grows in the spaces between, stretching out beyond time, rising up.
Oh my gosh! Oh, this is awesome!
These little sparks cling on to life. Everyone caught in this struggle, and then the storms of change they fan.
I am getting this game no matter what they do now.
Every soul contains a whisper of light, gleaming faintly as it dwindles from sight. No escape, no greater fate to be made. In the end,
Look at this! Who would have expected this?
Distant sparks fall to a path still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of
the bosses from Subspace are back! Well, at least some of them. You can have my money. I want this game now. Dang it. Hey, Dad? They're offering an exclusive offer as long as you pre-order the game. Oh, never mind. There's more. I have to listen. Why can't I hear this? Oh, okay.
And of course, from folks on my right to left, we got Smitty over here. You have Demetrius, you got me, JC, you have Roxy, and you have Tox or 2Ls or Scott. It's all the same.
2Ls.
Thanks. Yeah, we have a lot of good things for him. We have a lot of good things for him. So, anyways, just want to kick off by showing you guys the hardware bundle, which is kind of sweet to have in front of me. Luckily, I do have it in front of me. So it's kind of nice. This whole box, right? It's kind of pretty. Here, I'll start pulling stuff out of it. So I think one of my favorite things is when I started learning about these Joy-Con, which is kind of sweet. I don't know if you want to take a look at these. That way? No, this way? Whichever way. Just know that they're really pretty. They're, yes.
Awesome.
They're nice.
I'm okay with it.
They have a nice little, yeah, that'll be good. Oh, yeah, we have this, of course. You have the Nintendo Switch unit, obviously, right there. Oh, yeah, here.
I'll take that.
You can have the box if you want. Oh, here's the dock. This is cool. So if you want to take a look at the dock, yeah, there you go. So the dock itself is kind of etched. Feels kind of good. It's going to be real pretty sitting on your shelf because I know I'm totally getting one of these. And also, a couple things. So you have a full game download code just like that. So once you open it up, you'll see that there's a scratch off. I'm not scratching it off now. Don't ask. So just so you know that you can put this in, and if you put in the download code, you can start like preloading the game. So if you do have this bundle, you can pretty much go for it pretty soon. You'll see it pop up. And yeah, you can preload the game, and of course you can do that. So just put the game, you get the actual base game. And you'll also get, if you pre-purchase now, you get the gold points, which is kind of awesome. You get double gold points. So as long as you put this in, you get the same amount of gold points, and you get your second bunch, I think, at launch time. And then, yeah, you get double gold points. So, I mean, who doesn't want that? And also, you can't forget, it's weird for me to say it now, but Piranha Plant, I can say it.
It's so weird. I'm always tightening up.
I know, it's like, I know, right? So Piranha Plant, you'll, of course, if you pre-purchase or at least register the game until, what, January 31st, you'll get Piranha Plant as a, early purchase bonus or limited time offer. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, feel free to do that. I'll be preloading my version of the game as soon as I can. You'll have to wait a little bit, but hey, that's what it is. So
cool. And with that out of the way, let's actually jump straight into some gameplay. So
let's do it.
Looks like JC and Demetrius are going to take us through some Incineroar.
Yes, I want to play Incineroar. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to play Incineroar.
Dibs.
Here.
Oh, cable.
There. Your cable thing. Be coordinated, Demetrius. Come on.
I'm trying.
This bodes well for the battle.
Too early. Okay. So I'm Jeffrey on the left. Demetrius is, yeah, I'll pick the cool character because I love Incineroar.
Just clear to me. I'm the only one with like the regular name on here. I really should have came up with something.
Hey man, that's your.
I had an opportunity.
Be right back, guys.
Had your choice.
If you want, you can borrow. I mean, look at this this roster screen. It's not in the direct, but this roster screen is ridiculous. All these characters. And it's going to take some time to actually figure out where your favorite character is because there's so many of them.
No joke. It still takes me a while.
So.
I keep rotating through characters. I can't decide who I want to play. I just keep choosing.
They're all
choosing.
good.
Yeah, I like visiting characters that were in past games and now they're back in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I was trying out the new ones.
That's true.
All right, let's get
fight.
Yeah.
Fight already.
We'll definitely get to that for sure later
Teach me the ways of Incineroar.
Incineroar? I'm just gonna throw you. It's easy. You get in someone's face. So Incineroar as a character is really interesting. He has a lot of crazy moves, and my favorite thing is just to grab people. Every single grab thing, whether he connects on something, back body drop, 'cause I love that move, or he can throw it down. Yeah, he's got a ton of stuff. You can, like upward throws, like a little backbreaker thing.
Oh, sorry.
Fine, you know, Demetrius, you can just have it your way. He's got the old swing, so he's got a lot of cool throws, but really I love his special move. So if you press the B button, he has this lariat, and you can move a little bit with it. It's got crazy priority, and that's actually my favorite. Anytime someone comes in, just fire it up. It goes through and trades or straight up wins with a lot of stuff. Oh, another one, Scott uses this a lot, which is the like right and left in B. You probably saw that, you heard that description. Let me see if I do it early. This is early. There you go. I'm probably going to KO Demetrius. Let me see if I can get the timing right on this.
There it is.
Yeah, eat it. That's right. So you get the clothesline, and then if you're late, which is, you take a little bit of damage too, so don't do that.
One thing to point out too is that works really well in tight spaces against the corner as you throw me off the screen.
Yeah, Scott did that to him earlier. You can also do it in the air. Scott was doing this plenty. It's actually kind of a good recovery move too. You could do that, and then you can up B afterwards. Oh, speaking of the up B, up special. That thing is pretty. That thing is pretty nice.
It's painful cross chop.
It's a painful cross chop, and you can trap people in really weird ways just because you. Oh,
should we show this off real quick?
Not yours.
Okay.
I want to see it.
Oh, great. Escape it.
Jump right into it.
It's still fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. The other thing is a counter. Do you want to go ahead and charge a smash? See if I can do it here. Oops.
Oh.
Okay, great. That'll work out just fine. Yeah, it's not going to go very well. His recovery.
Incineroar's recovery is not the best.
It's not the best. Go ahead. Try it again.
2.
Okay.
Right.
You slowed the countdown.
Oh, hey, but you got one of these. Might as well show it.
All right, I'll show it.
Oh, sure.
No, you're fine. Okay, so anyway, let's do Incineroars here. Press the B button. You have Incineroar grabs, and of course you saw this, but man,
this is the Max Malicious Moonsault.
Max Malicious Moonsault. That is a pretty epic name. Pretty epic name.
Oh.
That's because you changed your timing in the last one. Here, go ahead.
1,
go ahead.
2.
Yes, there it is. So if you press down B, his counter's awesome. So he kind of stores this extra energy. And so, for example, if I do just a nice quick smash like that, it does. It's stupid. If you look at the percent count on the replay, you'll see.
I think that was 182%.
Yeah,
that was
from
was what you launched him at.
Total.
So it added like 60 on there.
Yeah.
All right, so. Yeah, good luck with that, guys. Yeah, he's got a lot of other stuff, too. He's got a lot of, like, his, every time you hit with something, Scott pointed this out. If you hit, let's say, down smash, walk into me. So if you hit with it, you see how he kind of crouches after the animation, but if I miss, he pounds his fist into the ground. So he starts to mess with all these different animations of actually hitting, and he kind of goes, yeah!
Oh, that knocked me out.
But if he whiffs, he'll sometimes have a little, so he points his fingers up like that, block it. There you go, and then he kind of goes, darn. So he's pretty animated. He's adorable.
And it was pointed out in the video, too, that you can cancel out of all those taunts, so you're not leaving yourself vulnerable if you're playing like a 3- or 4-person match. You get one person, somebody else comes in and starts punching you. After you're taunting, you can dodge, roll, shield, everything.
Oh. All right, I'm always wanting to play. Why don't we get into this actual real match?
You want to get into the match?
Yeah.
All right.
I can't just sit here as much as you want me to be.
I do love how different Incineroar feels like with his more powerful throws. He's actually has the slowest walk speed of any fighter, and it's just he's a different kind of fighter. You kind of have to let people come to you. You kind of have to pick your moments to grab, and he's very different.
Oh, in the meantime here, I want to show off some taunts because I love his taunts. Just going to keep pointing at you here. Oh, come on. Really?
Okay, let's fight. Let's do the fight.
Okay, we'd like to. What's it called?
Do you want to wait until the timer?
We probably should wait till the timer, or
let's just show a little practice here.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, there's more. So interestingly enough, like his cross chop, almost no other fighter can you use that and then act afterwards. So after that runs out, you can actually jump if you have the space to. Which is something that's very unique for a Smash fighter as well.
And something that I've been catching people off guard with the cross chop is the little explosion around him when you land. Nobody expects that burst of fire, so you don't even have to land directly on somebody to do some damage.
Oh. I love also his voice. Like every movie does, he's like, Incineroar!
Like, he's a little excited to be here.
I flew into the
Oh wow, Jason.
Guys, please don't clip that. I'm not doing it.
It's already been twice though.
All right. Hey, wait a minute. Actually, you know who you like playing here? Tell you what, why don't you play Incineroar?
Yeah, I'll
okay,
go.
You do Incineroar. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the fun, but.
Well, we do want to change. Why don't we change the rules for a second?
Oh yeah, let's change the rules for a second, real quick.
So let me get that hooked up.
Yep. Here, want me to do it? I could do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Yeah, it's probably you. There you go.
Oh, that was me.
So, yeah, no, go ahead. And it's me. Yeah, that one.
Nope, now it's you.
It's me, really? Maybe it's the other one. Oh, it probably got changed.
Nope, somebody touched a button.
Oh, really? It's this one. Here, hold that one.
So find the controller.
Yep, that one here. You do it.
All right. So.
And then let's see. I'm thinking. What's an appropriate Incineroar stage is?
Inappropriate Incineroar?
I feel like it's
how
the
about
boxing
ring.
Yeah, I think that's.
If we can find it.
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 stages.
Like where is it on this screen?
Again, 103 stages in this game. So
It's
kind of silly.
Roxy's doing this one, right? So there you go, Roxy.
Right, I'll give it
Let's
a try.
see. Well, I'm not JC.
Yep.
Nope. Too many characters.
Too many people. Just
He's
go ahead and
awesome.
track one. There you go. And then just
Is it that one? Nope.
No?
No, it's still on.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, guys.
All right.
Okay, I'll handle the
Here,
minus
I'm not
button.
gonna touch this. I'm just.
Look for player 2.
There you go.
There you go.
Found it.
Just change the name.
Did we call attention to these controllers, by the way?
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, on that here. Show that camera over there. That one. Yeah. So the what's really cool is if you take a look at the Super Smash Brothers,
Yeah.
The edition.
That's
for
my
the,
costume.
Switch Pro controller. It is pretty neat. It's got
There you go.
It's got really cool. I actually like the handles on it because it has like this kind of tone of white, and it's got like this silver splash on it. So that's actually pretty sweet. Yeah. So
and I love the sheen too.
We'll show it later.
yeah, we'll show later. You guys
Yeah.
just start playing.
Let's just fight.
Let's get this in.
Into the match. Into the match.
Alright,
So it seems only appropriate to bring out.
yeah.
Oh, so you want to make this a wrestling match? I see.
Yeah, that's why we picked the boxing arena.
All right, go on.
I love that.
Have at it.
Destroy Pikachu.
I also love it because I can't fall off this stage with Incineroar.
Oh, so you can just.
I can cross chop all day.
I really feel like Pikachu is very, very good in this version. I'm really curious to see everybody start playing with this character. 'Cause I just feel like Pikachu's super, super, super good.
I think Pikachu's pretty good. I think.
Yep.
I think a lot
always
of.
been good.
Pikachu's always been good though. Yeah. So I don't know. I think.
I did just go there.
Pikachu has been.
This version
Roxy's
actually-
been
well,
really
Pikachu
good.
Libre is a she.
Yes.
You can tell from the shape of the tail.
I'll translate. For
Sorry, did I just rough your low drop?
Yeah. Here you.
I'll translate for Roxy. Roxy was mentioning that Pikachu Libre has a heart at the end of her tail, and that's how you know that's she.
Oof.
That's right.
And that's pulled straight from the
Scott got
Pokemon
me
games.
with his midair grab.
Oh no.
Oh.
Really quickly, guys, just for the puns. That's right. I really did just go there. You're welcome. I did you a favor. Now, let's continue listening to this thing.
Everything, man.
I can't believe.
Yeah, but actually that's good to know.
Oh, okay. There we
Pikachu's
go.
Volt Tackle, I could also just veer right off of the edge of the stage if I'm not facing the correct
But not nearly as humiliating as Final Smash.
You will
What
notice,
happens to the best?
yeah, and you'll notice that we do
Ooh,
have
nice
the
one.
Final
Nice.
Smash
Yeah.
meter on, so take a look at that. That's
You
kind
gotta
of
look out,
fun.
Scott, listen.
So Scott used Revenge there for Incineroar, and now his next attack will be powered up, but he has a limited time to use it. If he takes enough damage, it will actually go away, and it looks like that actually already happened. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Gotta get you out of here before
Roxy
I die
had a hard
again
time
in shame.
landing this.
Wow! Wow! That was poetic.
Hey, look.
That was
Guys,
Dude.
You didn't just give that to me, did you?
Oh, no, I just wanted to
I
leave
love
it.
it. I love it. No, this is no, yo. This is like this is like
things
pure
to be
professional
careful
wrestling
about.
right now. You know, there's like a storyline that they're coming up with. It's like the poetry of it. It's like
Oh, wow.
That's true.
Oh, man.
Oh,
You
man.
better not lose this. You had this in the bag. And
Oh, dude, look.
The
Scott is
problem right
good
now-
with that
Oh,
revenge,
wow.
man.
Oh, two.
Now Scott is up.
Scott's
Oh,
going.
that was sick.
The smash meter is like almost full. I'm just gonna point that
Oh,
out.
gosh.
Scott is like,
Get out.
Scott is mad. He's angry.
Oh, that's it. That should be it.
Oh.
Well played.
You know, it's because I said I couldn't fall off the stage. That's why I ran off the stage.
Look at
That was amazing.
Unbelievable.
Crazy roller coaster.
Oh, the high skill level. I just love this. See, we play this all the time,
All right,
guys.
let me go ahead and back out of that.
Wow.
get out of
That
Pass
was
controllers
right
over?
up, man.
Yeah,
That
here
was
you go.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just,
pass those over, please.
Humorous.
Oh
I find
my
that
God.
humorous.
Okay, let's switch characters.
Or is it
We're
here?
going to move on
That makes sense.
to Simon.
You want to see
Simon
Simon?
Belmont.
Yeah, but
All right.
first I'm gonna change this up real
Okay.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
So for those who don't know, Simon Belmont from the Castlevania series, he's a vampire hunter, and you know, this came out the last direct, not this one we just watched, but the direct before that. But we haven't had a chance to really dive in.
If you
deeply
guys don't
and
understand
check out
why
his
I
entire
said
moveset,
I
how
find
you
that
can utilize
humorous.
those in battle.
This phone right
So
here is
that's
your
what we're
humorous.
about to do.
Yeah, definitely. And I think
really is
when
the
you start
funny
to take a
bone.
look at the at Simon, you start to notice a lot of his stuff is really ranged, right? He has that range with the whip. So I mean, knowing Demetrius, he's the kind of guy that likes to keep you at bay, and really Simon's really good at doing that, kind of keeping you on the very outside range of the
He's
attacks.
a really interesting character. For sure.
And so I'll go more into that later, but we should here. Go ahead and fire it up, and let's check out. Let's see.
You're gonna be Dark Pit.
You want me to be dark? Fine.
Let's do it.
There we go. Okay, let's do this.
Dark Pit's great.
Dark Pit is good. I love Dark Pit. All right, so Demetrius, I know you're messing around a lot with Simon. So.
Yeah, he's really interesting. So there's a lot of different things for him. But first and foremost is his reach is ridiculous.
Yeah, look.
Let's go down here at the bottom. So right about here,
Oh, smashed down.
and something that you were showing me earlier, this is just his smash attacks, but they're really, really far, and you can take a quick step and attack like from so far away.
Yeah, stuttering
super far away. His smash attacks, up smash, down smash, they're all really, really great range. They are slightly slow, so I found that maintaining a particular distance with Simon and also with Richter is key. Their normal A attacks, or excuse me, the tilt attacks are really good as well. It comes out rather fast. For those who play on standard stages with walls, though, you got to be careful because this move will actually bounce off the wall. So you have to be careful, which I was showing you yesterday.
Yeah,
It
we
was
were
really, really
against the
interesting.
wall, and he was like, he's trying to whip me with his tilt attack, and it kept hitting the wall, but not me. So you have to really space that out properly.
Yeah, you really do. Down A is very, very interesting as well, as it's a two-parter. Essentially, you can slide once, or if you tap it again, it'll go out further.
Get that also, that chain recovery, that was very nice. That was
Which is
very
also
nice.
really far. That's another thing, too, and that's a great point. So for Simon, what's mostly interesting is people will think the up B is the great way to recover, but really, the chain is the best way to do it. Now, you can get hit right after, so you have to recover really, really fast. You can't just sit there and dangle. You get hit. As I've been hit by Roxy's lightning so many times. Now, what's also interesting are the special attacks. So this right here, I find this to be pretty interesting. When you block it, it comes right back. But what I found is when you knock someone out, throw it. Or if you throw it past, I'm just really good with my timing right now. Now I could have did that right there. So essentially, I like to throw the cross. If I knock you down, I like to throw the cross. Oh, wow, just whip you.
That's the cross. All right, good job.
But I like to throw it and then attack. And that way I protect my recovery from my actual slow attacks.
And the range on that thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really far.
Because you have projectiles, like you have that range, and then you have your holy water, which is a totally different range. So you can kind of like combo those. So it's like you're hitting high, you're hitting mid, you're hitting.
And the thing, too, with the axes, you can actually hold in directions as well. So if I hold forward right after, it goes further. If I hold back, it comes a little... I'll let you show off. Get out of here with that.
What? You're just showing off the range. Yeah, and that's actually when I'm playing against Demetrius, that's something I do notice. Like, he'll throw out the cross, he'll throw out the holy water, then he'll throw out the axe all at the same time. So holy water first to block horizontal movement, the axe to kind of cover any jumps that I do, and then he's reading to see if I stay put, or if I'm cover horizontally, you'll just throw the across, and he can cover all those distances.
Oh, why don't we show the final smash for Dark Pit?
For Dark Pit? Oh, sure. So yeah, why not? Let's do that here.
Wow.
That was very exciting. Go on, Demetrius. You got yours soon too. Here.
Yeah, keep hitting me.
There you go.
So this one I love.
Oh. Yeah, it's really pretty.
Grand Cross.
It's great.
How do you know it's called Grand Cross? Maybe because he yells it?
Grand Cross. A couple other things to note is when you're doing a running attack, this right here will actually nullify projectiles if you time it correctly. So really, really great way to get in. Although I wouldn't say getting in with Simon is a really good idea.
Yeah.
But it's a go aid to actually protect yourself from different projectiles. I also found that the air attacks, neutral air is really great. Up air is really good.
Yeah, you gotta see the range on that here. Let me
far.
go down beneath me. You gotta see this range, dude. Like, look at this is really silly.
Wow.
It's so
Oh, I almost got you.
If you're
right
a
there.
fan of juggling your opponent, there you go.
Yeah,
Well,
it is like
interesting
pure,
too
like
because
it's
you,
straight up though. It's
it
hard to,
is, yeah, and you can direct a little bit. You can go up or down, like you saw right there.
Yeah, here.
It's
you can
really
hit me with
difficult
it.
to do.
Yeah, see how it goes up,
It's a little bit
Yeah.
down.
low.
That's the end of your shield.
Gosh, that actually does a lot of shield damage. Oh, that's not good.
Does great damage.
Mm-hmm.
show the dangle. I
Oh
wanna see the
yeah,
floppy
get floppy.
dangle.
There you go. Yeah, so what he's doing is pressing and holding the A button, and then he uses the left stick to kind of,
Get a little jangle.
dangle his chain. And yes, it's actually really annoying when you do it off the edge. So if I'm trying to recover and you pull that thing, it's horrible. Like it has a really funky collision too. So you have to kind of be careful how you recover if somene's dangling.
Oh,
off the edge.
and then one more thing as we end here, as long as I don't fall off.
What are you doing? Oh, you want to do this?
Oh, there we go.
Here, I'll put myself in optimal position for this.
Oh, I mistimed it. But as you can saw right there, I was trying to go for that.
You can do some. Oh. If you can read them and anticipate the movements, you can link some of those and just like come straight down.
Oh, that's gonna.
It's crazy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's
That's okay.
let's fight for real now.
Let's.
No more
I think I'm
teaching.
taking on Scott.
You want
Yeah.
Scott? All right, here.
All right, and let me
I'll
switch up
hold
the
this.
rules here.
Here, you can hold this.
I can hold it. I'll give it back. Don't worry.
Could you
I don't
press
want
A,
it.
please, kind of, sir?
I can't.
Thank you.
I don't want to do it. Oh man, but Simon's really cool though.
All right, let me just back out.
You know, a lot of the characters they put, especially someone like Simon, and looking at Incineroar too. I mean, they really feel just different. Like it's hard to explain, but once you get your hands on them, they don't feel like anyone else, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it feels super, super different.
I mean,
like,
I can understand.
yeah,
where
it's
he's
hard to
coming
explain.
from.
But
Yeah, and
figure
we'll show a little
16.
bit of Richter later too.
Ooh, Richter, yeah.
Which is going to be Simon's Echo Fighter. So he's a bit different, also from the Castlevania series, obviously.
Both very cool characters.
So if you're a fan of, what was it, Rondo of Blood, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Rondo of Blood, raise your hands if you played that, and put your hands down.
That didn't come.
I've
out in
never
States, right?
played
It didn't. I think
so-
you had to import that thing. It was delicious. Still a good game. But yeah, here, let's get to it. You're being Wolf?
I'm gonna bring Wolf.
All right.
Now, this is particularly challenging for me because Wolf is very, very fast, and I have to do everything I can to pretty much keep you
It's a real
at
test of
arms,
keeping
like
me at
actually
range.
keep you at
Yeah.
range. Excuse me. So here we go. Oh wait, I'm gonna do the traditional taunt.
Yeah, you gotta taunt.
Come on. Always thought we forgot the taunt earlier.
I know.
Yeah. All right, you guys fight. Yeah, so generally, I mean, yeah, definitely. Wolf wants to get in, definitely, and try and stay there as much as possible. Demetrius is trying to really keep him away. So you'll see a lot of that.
Uh-oh.
But don't miss. That's the thing with Simon. If some of the recovery frames on his stuff is like, you have to. If you hit at max range, a lot of it is safe against a good chunk of the cast. But you start really going up against really good Simon players, and they'll just keep you at bay. They'll tap and run away. They'll know what's not safe. They'll hit you, and they'll recognize if it's on hit or on block, and then make a decision at that point, and then back themselves off or kind of go
Wolf
in.
should be able to use his reflection. Sweet spotted him.
Yeah,
that's not going to make me recover.
Wolf should be able to use his reflector shield to great effect against Simon because Simon does have so many projectiles. Especially with that cross, you throw it out and it comes back. And unless you're paying attention, sometimes it's hard to know whether it's a hostile cross coming back because it's been reflected or it's just
that
naturally
was a nice
coming
one
back.
too.
That is
No, don't do it.
Oh, I tried to go in the other direction. I thought you were going to move.
Whiff.
Oh no, what have I done?
So that's the thing. His side B. If you
You wanna go back to that boxing ring?
if you
let's talk about self-destruct for a minute.
if you get caught with that side B, you can't actually act afterwards, so you're in trouble.
Man, that is, yeah, but again, characters that if you guess right, there's
Use it. Nice.
Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
And I'm done.
Bring my wolf pack.
That's right.
Can I maybe get out of
There's
that?
more than one.
Oh,
Wolf
No,
pack.
no, getting out of that.
Simon Destroyer.
I think this stage is so perfect for this matchup, though.
Oh,
With,
yeah, you have
with
a-
the
you got
moon in
wolf.
the background. You got these kind of dark characters.
Dark and brooding. You just had Halloween that was kind of cool. Kind of dress up as Wolf or
No.
dress up as Simon. That's
I held
pretty
that too long. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm really curious, Scott. Every time you're not reading, you know, Demetrius when he throws like his cross or anything, you're not reflecting it, or the axe, because that, or the holy water
Well,
when it's in the bottle.
I mean, the big part is
What is
Demetrius and I have played against each other enough that I know he can quickly alternate. Like sometimes he'll throw out all three projectiles, but sometimes he's gonna just throw one to mess me up and then come in.
So you're saying that he's better than you?
Oh, snap.
I mean,
What?
Oh,
Come on.
We'll let
use it.
Smash
Use it.
talk.
You got it.
I had to do that too because his final smash meter was building up.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's right, but it wasn't maxed, so
Yeah,
it doesn't cancel
so-
out. I just
yeah.
actually hurt myself doing that then.
It's fine.
They could have saved it.
Yeah,
But it's all
I should
good.
have
You gotta
saved
be
it.
tactical, man.
See, we're just like getting all
Oh, no.
all clenchy because it's getting kind of down the wire
Back
here.
to the last stock.
Oh, this could be it.
Why?
Demetrius
Look at him
being
fish for it.
cautious.
Look at this.
That's all.
Can we run that back? We got time.
No, I think we're good there. Good job, Demetrius. Awesome. Wonderful, wonderful job. I thought that was really awesome.
That was a nice critical hit that you landed with that.
I had to make up for it after throwing myself off the level. Good
Hi,
Lord.
boys. Thank you so much for giving us that vision into Simon. And now, Scott and Roxy are going to swap out for two of our heavy hitters here in the treehouse.
Wait, what?
A lot of pressure
Special
on them.
guest, new challenger.
Have fun.
Some new challengers approach.
And
Oh,
to do that, I'm going
okay.
to switch
I'm down with that.
real quick to
Peace.
something else.
Let me see.
So let's bring in Bill
New
Trennan
challenger approaching.
and Nate Bildorf.
Hi.
Hey, Nate, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good. Great.
I
Hi,
was just
Bill.
like,
Hi, JC.
Hey.
oh no!
Oh,
You guys
man.
have been working on Smash games since before the three of us were born.
Oh, come on, man.
So
That's not
I'm just playing.
true.
You guys
Actually,
started
kind
with
of
That's
is.
kind of you guys are telling me stories of playing stuff like ever since before anyone could play
Yeah.
Smash Brothers.
Yep.
Bill and I have logged way too many
Many
playing
hours into
against
this.
each other.
Yes.
I wouldn't say I like playing against Bill. It's more as like a antagonistic relationship.
There's a way Bill
picked the
plays
wrong
that
day.
you'll notice. There's always a way that Bill plays, and even that Nate plays. That it's very distinctly them when you find your voice. There's a voice in that
It's me
Bill has.
chasing Bill at all times. The second he does anything against me and then trying to murder him.
Come on, Nate. You know all you do is run and hide.
That is not true.
False.
That is not true.
So the first game you guys worked on was Melee.
I worked
Or were
on
you on
it.
He predated it.
Dang!
Bill goes all the way back.
Bill goes all the way
back.
back to the beginning. I'm impressed, man.
First one we worked on together though was Melee.
Yeah.
I was in high school.
Oh, come on, man.
High school. Was I in high school also? I may have been in high school.
But,
Yeah.
you know, Smash keeps you young at heart. I mean, look at these guys. They look like they're 20, in their 20s. So,
Can we fight now?
Yeah. That's what I like.
okay. I'm just trying to get a raise, man.
I think they want to see the game.
Yeah, go in. Go in.
All right, let's fight.
Go in. I'm good.
All right.
Oh, Dr. Mario. Bill, nice.
then.
Good. Okay, good. So we have Dark Samus. We got a little bit of that Dr. Mario going on. I like that. Some Richter. Good.
Hey guys, be right back.
Obviously, Dr. Mario is returning to the game, but is a character that we have not shown yet live.
That's right.
His,
You got a dunk now.
yeah.
Oh, why are you using the new delicious-looking throw? Stop it. Why are you coming right after me, Bill? I see what you... Man, get out of here. Don't do it. Oh, that's
nice.
good. Come here.
Oops. Oh, no, you don't.
Come on, buddy.
So one thing that Dr. Mario has now is that instead of a cape, he's got He throws his diploma out there.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird, like, what's that called thing? Like, you get the silverware, and it kind of, and it kind of goes, leaves silver on the table. Tablecloth?
Oh, man, I was hoping you'd jump into
It's
that.
it's like a doctor's bed sheet or something. Right?
A doctor's bed sheet.
I don't
yeah,
know,
that's
that thing, anyway.
They'll call it the diploma. I mean, that's what Bill
doctor.
called it, so I'm just...
You know how it is.
Oh, that was dirty.
Oh, jeez, mistimed that.
Oh. I would love to have those Dr. Dunks, though. Where's it at, Dovey?
Oh, I tried to...
That did not work out the way I wanted it to.
Bill tried to spike me. That's what he was doing. He got
Why would I do that?
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. That's,
I'm not going down into
stop
that.
throwing the pills at me, Bill. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, just toss them over here, D. That's good.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Come here.
No.
No! Okay, fine. It's still really pretty. He even says Incineroar when he gets KO'd. He does yell Incineroar every moment. Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
How did I get right in that?
What's up?
Oh,
it's gonna...
how did you get out of that?
Saved by the stage morph. Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's funny because sometimes the save morph saves you, sometimes it
Oh,
kills.
no. Oh.
I don't need to be a part of this. I don't need to be a part of this.
Yes, that's good. Thank good. Oh,
that was really poorly played.
Yes, right there.
That's gonna hit all three of them, to be honest. Yeah, at the explosion at the end,
That's
it hit
not
all
hit me.
three of them.
Really?
Yeah, it will. Check this out.
Oh,
I guess Nate was in one.
Wow, and I
got
survived.
caught in
You what? Oh, that is. Okay, well now that I'm out.
Okay, I think that. Whoa! Oh no!
You're still alive. Look at
I'm
you.
still alive. Oh, there I go.
Awesome.
Did you sweet spot that?
Almost. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You get hit with that thing. It
Stop
hurts.
spamming that whip.
All right, this is it. It's 1v1. They're about even on health here, so we'll see if Nate can pull it off.
Oh, large Nate.
Big Nate.
wow.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, come on. No, you don't.
Oh, look at that dodge. Woo! Clutch.
Oh no.
I think Nate's got this, man. He's played too much Smash to lose right now.
What are you jinxing me, dude?
There is no way Nate can lose.
Oh no.
Oh, nice axe.
Take him away.
Take him.
Oh, I don't think I can make this one. Oh no!
Try to go first.
Oh. My chain will go too far.
was
It
coming
was
for
not
you.
close enough, so
Well
I'll try
played.
to do that.
That was.
That was awesome.
I love Smash.
Yes. Well, guys, thanks for joining us. We are going to move on to our next game here, which is going to be Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So please stick around.
But we do have more Smash Brothers coming up later on.
Yeah, I wanna
Nintendo
try more
Treehouse
Smash.
Live.
Take a look
So
at
stay
the other
tuned
characters.
because we are going to take a look at a couple of other characters that we have not shown in live gameplay yet. So stay tuned.
Cool. Yeah.
Alright guys, so for those of you watching this on recording, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below. Comment what you would like me to do next. If you have not done so already and would like to see some more content like this, specifically me actually playing the game, please subscribe and leave a just go to the description and you will find a Discord link. The Discord link, I already explained it in chat, but it lets you talk to me after the stream and different stuff like that, and it lets you take part in video suggestions, polls, different stuff like that that's exclusive to the Discord server. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye. But I will be starting up a new stream in a minute, so. Yay!